Hello, nice to see you again. What can I do for you today?
I want to ask you some questions about the Wedge mouthpiece.
What would you like to know?
I have been watching YouTube, and I saw a guy playing a Wedge mouthpiece. He was named Nick Drop Off, or Nick Doze Off, or Nick Drip Off.
Nick Drozd Off.
That's the one.
Nick is a great player. He played for a while with Maynard Ferguson. He lives in Chicago and is a very active freelance trumpet player. He has lots of great instructional videos on his website and on YouTube.
Right. Well, I want his mouthpiece so I can sound just like him. It is the perfect size for me.
Oh, well, do you know what mouthpiece he was using in the video?
I don't know. It was silver and he sounded great on it. I want his mouthpiece so I can sound just like him. He had amazing range. He is a lead player, like me. What we was playing is the perfect size for me.
Nick is a great lead player, but also plays many other styles. Nick would sound great playing a garden hose.
I want a mouthpiece that will make me sound just like him. I don't know what it was, but I want that same size. That is the perfect size for me.
Nick has played a number of different wedges, but now he has his own line of signature wedge mouthpieces.
Then I want that one. I want to sound just like him. Whatever he plays, that is the size I want to get. It is the perfect size for me.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Do you know what size shoes Nick wears?
I am confused. What does the size of his shoes have to do with the size of mouthpiece I should get?
About as much as the size of his mouthpiece.
Oh.
In choosing a mouthpiece, you need to take into account many factors related to your own anatomy, sound concept, style of playing, anything you want to change about the way your current mouthpiece performs, and what compromises you are willing to make to achieve those goals.
I want a mouthpiece that is super comfortable and gives me screaming high range, and at the same time it must have a big fat lower register, provide unlimited endurance, and great flexibility. It needs to be very dark sounding for when I sub in the orchestra so I can blend with the section, but I have to be able to peel paint with it and be heard cutting through a 15-piece band when I play lead. It has to be able to sound exactly like a flugelhorn for times when I can't take my flugel to a gig, but it has to make my B-flat trumpet sound just like a piccolo trumpet when I use it for the Brandenburg Concerto. It has to...
Wait. There's no such thing as a mouthpiece that can do everything. You need to use the right mouthpiece for the right job.
Oh. But Nick had a great low register on his lead mouthpiece. I want to sound just like him.
One of the characteristics of the wedge rim is that it produces a better low register from a shallower cup, but there are limits. Every choice you make in the characteristics of any mouthpiece involves a trade-off. A compromise of some sort. You just have to decide what you really want.
I really want to sound like Nick Drozd Off.
A new wedge mouthpiece can probably give you a more even response in all registers, and make your job easier. But if you want to sound like Nick Drozd Off, you might not just need a new mouthpiece. You might just need to practice.
Oh.